Hello everyone, welcome back to more Subnautica Below Zero. In my dark and dingy base, where sick people exist, like... Oh no, they're gone. I'm the only sick person there. So I'm out of... I need something more for my bioreactor. This is bad. Guess I'll have to sacrifice the food. Okay. Can't really burn any more of the penguins. I don't have enough of them. Anyways. And today I think I will... Well, first of all, there is the Margaret questline. I want to finish that off, visit her to see what more she has to say. And then after that, I want to go to the... I just want to go to the bottom of the crystal caverns, because now there should be more down there. Well, now there should always have been more down there, but I can't think of anywhere else to go to look for the final part, so that's the next place. And if it's there, good for me. However, if I don't have the resources aboard my sea truck to get it, that's a bit annoying. But still, should be fine. So, first step finding... No wait, first step is making the rippling arm, advanced line kit and benzene. That's right. I need to remember that thing. So yeah. That's the first thing I'll make. Now benzene should all be in the sea track, because that's where I store stuff. Benzene. Now this means that I can't pick up stuff with my prawn suit anymore, which... it might be a bit annoying, but I'll have to live with it. Right, let's see. So, and with the prawn suit grappling arm, I should be able to get all the way to Margaret's position without too much hassle, hopefully. Let's see here. Title as an origin, I'm done with that. Did she not send me the coordinates for her seaside base? Apparently not. I might have to just go and find that on my own. So I think I know ish which direction to go. Right, let's see. First step, just fill myself up with water so that I can go without any issues. Make sure that there's nothing in the prawn suit. No crystalline sulfur. Crystalline sulfur isn't really under any of these. Let's just dump down here, along with the salt. And I do not need to carry around plastic ingots. Why do I even carry that? Oh no, that might be the case. Hang on, because I... see, plasteel, 3 diamonds, polyaniline, synthetic fibers, 2 gelsets, and 2 root pustules. I want to collect all the resources needed for these alien parts on my sea truck, and then afterwards in my prawn suit, which means I need to bring everything I need. Let's see here. 3 diamonds, those should be in the diamonds chest. And it was, let's see here, 2 gel sticks, yeah, just all of this. And they hopefully suitable chest to put that in, like the bottom storage locker here. And it is the root pustules, which should be over here. And if I am not mistaken, yes, that's it, for now at least. There are more resources I'll need later, probably for the collect organs, but for now I don't need it. So let's head off to the side. Right, let's see. Artifact N6M I haven't yet to discover. There's very little to go on when it comes to this yet, so I'll just have to stay alert. And also I have to stay clear of all the annoying creatures that exist basically everywhere on the way. So I might have to turn down the volume, I think. Because it seems to be a bit loud on the I really should have tested like this a long time ago, but it's a tad bit late now. Ooh, what's this? Come on. Yep. Hey, what are you? A massive whale creature. Well, thanks for the help. That helped me get here, and right, I need to wait here until I get enough speed to get up. Wait. Now, there are also some of these larger lily pads. Nice. Okay, I need to get higher up before I can scan them. Shoot. Well, let's see, can I just boost them? Right, let's try that again when I have regained enough boost power. There we go. Right. Massive mountain to the north. Otherwise, very little around there, it seems. But, the mature lily pad. Once the rising lily pad breaches the surface, its sealed fan slowly releases, causing the leaf to unfurl into a large flat circle that floats atop the surface of the water. Despite its size, the mature lily pad is able to float due to surface tension. Cool. Sure. Right, let's see. I never received any coordinates, and I don't know how far to the side I can go before I'm all of a sudden outside the intended map area. However, there seems to be an iceberg over there, so I'm going to assume that that's where I'm supposed to go. Wait, and something else rendered in. Hang on a second. Ow. Can I scan this thing? I see the pad. Now, a more important question maybe, can I please get on this thing again? Yes, okay. I don't want to lose my sponsor up here. Let's see, rising lily pad. The lily pad starts to rise as a result of underwater gas exchange. As the lily pad engages in photosynthesis, it takes in carbon and emits oxygen. Unlike other plants that emit the oxygen directly into the water, the lily pad stores the oxygen in its sealed fan. Eventually, enough oxygen is stored that the lily pad becomes buoyant. The root system pulls a chunk of the seed bed up on its way to the surface. Ooh. I don't know about all this, but maybe. Right, let's see. There are 2 icebergs here, so I'll check this. Oh, there's plenty. Plenty of icebergs. Greetings, fellow earthlings. I am here for your children. There aren't that many of you. Please leave me alone. But I must go now. Bye bye. Right, let's see. Over there, there's plant life. Over there, there's another. Over there, there's a building. So that's most likely where I am supposed to go. Which means that this might just be a tall iceberg. Right. Okay, I've already lost sight of where I'm supposed to go. Great, it's over there. Probably go check out all of these icebergs in due time to see if there's anything interesting here. Wait. But for now, let's just pay Margaret a visit. If I can find a way up. Ah! Altair packages. I feel like Margaret is the true Altair spy, living in their homes, using their stuff, being overly defensive. Suspicious, really. Where am I supposed to go again? Have I already lost it? Wait. Wait. There it is. Heyo, don't mind me just crashing through the roof. Ooh, what's this? Just skeleton. Sorted skeleton. Let's see, the crossbows doesn't take much place. I feel like I should just pick up, like, various organics I come across in case I need any of them for the final baked organs. Ooh.
Damn satellite hasn't passed by in a while. I guess that was your doing.
No.
Sam's not the only one in the family who knew what to do with vague directions in Old Wire.
She was an original, that sister of yours. First time I met her, I was sure she was Altera through and through. Not a crease in her uniform. Sending those damn bird bots to spy everywhere.
Ooh.
Then, she surprised me.
Okay.
Maybe a little too much.
Meaning?
If you really want to know, there's a PDA on the bench that can point you in the right direction.
Why do we have so many of these PDAs?
You need anything else? Don't bother me. But you can help yourself at the greenhouse. Least I can do to repay you for getting those spine pests off my back.
Oh. That's great. What's this? Oh, indoor grow bed. Fascinating. Right? It's scanned.
You can look all you want. There's more to Marguerite than any damn fangled gadget can see.
Hey, Margaret Maida. Occupation freelance security personnel. Status missing. Previously thought to be dead. Last known contact was a recording found in another sector 4546B, which claims that she killed a Reaper Leviathan. Personality markets. Margaret is highly distrustful of authority figures, especially those tied to corporate entities. She is strong-willed and seems cold upon initial contact. Not much is known about Margaret. She was born and raised in the Mongolian state, a backwater corporate colony exploited for its mineral resources. She left home at 16 and went from one mercenary job to another. Eventually, she did tours with the Mongolian Defense Force and Trans-System Federation. She held an esteemed career before being dishonorably discharged from the TSF for going off mission. Details are unclear, but our resources have unearthed some scant details. Margaret was the head of an intel and reconnaissance mission. We are unclear what she stumbled upon, but she silently eliminated the entire local security apparatus over the course of 3 days. None of the local families would give more information. They only say they thanked God's hand for saving them. Her last mission was aboard the Gazia's private security against potential pirates and scavengers, which crests on 4546B. Fascinating. The present plants consist of semi-translucent leaves and a sweet fruiting berry. It's hardy and capable of growing even in the harshest of climates. Fruit contains a paralytic agent that humans are unable to properly metabolize, but for certain animals it can act as something of a mild sedative. Ah, okay. Cool, I'll take that. I hope I can plant it. Preston's plant. That's a wall planter. Chinese potato. Don't need more of those. Chinese potato is common throughout the China territories where synthetic foods are still stigmatized, and there remain large tracts of arable land on which to grow fresh produce. Genetically designed prior to the expansion, this plant is highly adaptable to different environments and a staple of new colonies galaxy-wide. Assessment edible. Yoink. The shrub nut, probably read about that before. Really? This potato shrub but small marble melon. Oh. Thanks for the seeds. Look at this thing, does not work above water. Good. Right, let's see. Plant shelf. What else you got hidden away around there except for these things which I can't scan for some reason? Roof planters. The creature. Abandoned PDA, let's see.
Alright, Marge, old girl. We hate this greenhouse. So here are some pointers to remember so we never have to do the worst parts again.
Well.
Too bad you can't fight malnutrition by hunting it down and killing it. So, first thing, insulation. First few nights the soil was rock solid. Ended up having to insulate the damn place with dehydrated kelp.
What?
Having a thermal mass helped too. Heat from barrels of water. Probably should have just eaten the damned kelp. But nope, my body was craving a salad. Wish I was just made of exosuit. Next, grow lights were a must-have. Gotta admit, I felt pretty proud of my first full crop of lettuce.
Is this lights? Yes, that's lights.
That snow stalker will eat practically anything. Always spits half of it out, though. Another thing we have in common.
Wait, what?
The slobbery green mess makes good compost.
Is that why it's called Preston's Light? Because Preston loves it. Fascinating. Right.
I've already synthesized an antidote and stashed it in a cave.
Oh, wow.
I can go grab it and...
That's your plan?
You don't think it'll work?
You're thinking too small. Like maybe if you're polite enough about destroying the bacteria, Altera will come around and see it your way. But do you believe in yourself or not?
No.
I think so.
You think so? Come on. Is a bacteria a threat, or isn't it?
It is.
Does it need to be dealt with or not?
No.
It does.
So who's right on this?
Me.
I am.
Say it like you mean it.
I am.
I said like you mean it, not like you're testifying before a rigged transgov court.
I am.
Great. Then what you gotta do is seal off the whole cave.
Oh, you Margaret.
Stuff. Made it for fishing, but it blew the whole ice shelf halfway to deep space. Vaporized all the fish.
Okay.
And you gotta hit the lab too, or there's just no point. Actually, you know what? Let me take care of that one. It'll be fun.
Margaret, you're responsible for my sister's death. Prepare to die. Oh. Fascinating. Yeah. Well, there you have it. The antidote that I found, first time I visited the ice shelf area, was hidden there. And then Margaret sent my sister to blow up the cave, killing her in the process. Because she did it incorrectly. Then Margaret blew up the nuclear reactor lab, and I forgot to read the logs from them. Let's see here. Dr. Daniel Valenti, senior scientist biochemistry, reports to Emmanuel Desjardins. Project bacterial analysis. Bullshit personality code. Vinfam, junior scientist biochemistry, reports to Dr. Daniel Valenti. Current project bacterial analysis. Bullshit code. Let's see. Flirting.
I challenged your spy pangling to a foot race
Welcome
earlier.
aboard, Captain.
Because you got tired of losing to me?
Ouch.
Do-do-do-do.
What if I've been letting you win so I could see you smile?
Cute.
Ooh.
But I don't believe it. There are easier ways to make someone smile.
Easier than
What?
losing a foot race.
What?
Oh, I think you're a woman with many talents.
Interesting.
What are you implying?
The artwork that appeared in my lab the other day.
Ooh.
Oh, that. A study in Parhelian red.
I assume you had something to do with that.
That depends. Do you like it?
It's
No.
beautiful. Like the person who gave it to me.
If I didn't know
Oh,
that,
wow.
I'd say you were flirting with me.
This is inappropriate work environment.
I don't know what I know anymore. Not when you're looking at me like that.
Right, okay, so they were flirting, that's good enough. Now what is this? Let's see. Architect artifacts. This is more important than logs. Satellite. This satellite bears the clear markings of the architected civilization. It appears to have crash landed, though its structural integrity remains surprisingly intact. The satellite's internal designs indicate that it was likely used for long-range data transmission. The data transmission node in storage housing has long been corrupted by exposure to the elements. Let's see what happened to this investigation report, the Omega Laboratory.
Investigation notes. Omega Lab was first breached by heavy impact, perhaps from a sea track modified with some sort of
What was that noise?
fracturing implement. A localized explosive charge was then released and detonated from a distance. Lab equipment was damaged to the point of inoperability, and all live specimens were destroyed. No personnel was injured.
Okay.
Samples have been collected for analysis to determine whether any bacteria escaped. It is, however, unlikely. The heat of the charge should have boiled everything within a 10-meter radius.
Almost.
Mulan and nearby iceberg detected. A hollow chamber typically formed by glacial melt.
Fascinating. Anyways, what? Right, so... yeah. Report.
We've studied the first Corral bacteria samples from the specimen. Results are promising. We were able to
Where am
stimulate
I?
rapid multiplication of cells in a controlled environment,
That's not good.
resulting in the creation of several different mutations with potentially useful applications.
Okay, that's definitely not good.
Think of the possibilities. Life-saving treatments, genetic research. It could be a window
Oh,
to
I
understand
fucked
the
up so
evolution of
badly.
life on this planet. The findings could move us forward by years. We recommend a wider study, using samples collected from a greater variety of sites around the original pustules. We trust you will provide the necessary security to do so. The Leviathan site must be protected.
I don't know about that one. The track log 2.
Cheese on a cracker. Saw me. Managed to eject the cargo modules and hide.
What the hell is
Sitting
this?
here with the lights off, sweating through my shirt. I'm not gonna get pooped out of the back end of a sea monster to save Altera some money. Manuel, not going to be happy. Not one bit.
Right, let's see. Without the prawn suit, it should be easy to go into this section. I don't know what I expect to find. There's a bunch of eggs for creatures I do not understand. It's outside, and I'd rather not be outside this thing. Not with those noises about. Oh, my inventory's full. Yeah, what kind of creature is it? The egg is that large? Right, one of those rock grub. Yeah, I don't know if there's really any point in exploring these glacial melt cores. They might lead to architect stuff. Which is like, the thing is, if that's the case, that I kind of want to find, but also it's way too easy to get stuck in this place.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
This place is a maze. Unless it leads out. Oh, look, silver ore, great. I'm going to die in a hole because I was looking for silver. Great. I deem this place more or less uninteresting. Seems to be some pockets of materials, but that's hardly worth the risk of swimming around. Might at some point get a What's this? Now, hopefully this is not going to just, yeah, I have about 90 seconds left. You'll be able to swim up. Well. There's something I have to cut into. It's most likely going to be of some interest, like silver and diamond. I don't really need diamonds, but magnetite. I have limited space. Oh, I can do this. Come to think of it, I just stored my items in Halec temporarily. There we go. I don't need the diamonds. The magnetite's nice, but my diamonds is mostly... Like, honestly, I'm just getting way too much diamonds compared to how much I've actually used in this game so far. And again, I haven't really used much magnetite either yet. I think it's useful in the geothermal generators, which I haven't really made any of it yet, but you know, might one day. But yeah, okay, this looks pretty much pointless. Some diamonds, which I don't really need, so it's not worth getting stuck in here for it. It's not worth getting lost either, but unfortunately I might already have done that. Safest point. Ooh. They're cool, but they're large and slightly scary. However, I have a feeling they might just be... Well, what's the word again? Not dangerous to me. So, cool. Let's see. Well, that's clear enough for me to explore a little bit again. Did I land on someone? Sorry. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. See, I jumped from there, which means this is the way I haven't explored. Alright. Let's see, was there any logs I forgot to listen to? Vince Art, let's see.
Danny's not here, I'm afraid.
That's okay. It's you I wanted to see. What's that you're working on?
Whoop.
Just a sketch for a piece I want to make. Slacking off. Don't tell the boss lady.
I won't.
Whoop.
It's beautiful.
Whoop.
What is it?
I'm doing a series inspired by bacteria.
Is this one of the large things?
Beauty, life, death, risk.
Where is my
You know.
scanner?
What's this one? It looks like Rob, but Vin, is this a mutation?
It's just an art project.
You know you're doing that thing with your neck, like when you're trying to love an alien critter.
Fine. Fine. I'm bad at lying.
Are you mutating Corabacterium from the frozen leviathan here in this lab?
Yes.
Don't ask me any more questions.
I don't think I need to.
They were mutating the Corabacterium. Luckily, managed to put a stop to it. And all it took was one dead sister. Too much. Alright, back to the lab again. Dum-dum. Strange noises. A lot of these sound too noisy to actually be just these guys, but it does seem to only be them. Right, let's head to Artifact N6M before we return to base. Unfortunately, I am
Vital signs
going
rising.
slowly running out of water. Whoa. Wow. Some lithium. The front, or no, back half of the Mercury 2. Let's see. This, I have a feeling this is going to lead me out into dangerous waters with that massive fucker. Let's see. Yep, N6M is this way, which should lead me to the giant vent gardens. Yup, there it is. There it is eating one of the lesser sharks. Right in viewpoint of me, and it sees me for cement garden. Here we have a small crack I might be able to hide in. But right, okay. I'm here, about 300 meters away from the artifact. There are a number of different possibilities which could lead there. However, a cave system underneath there does seem like the most likely possibility. Ooh.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Toxic
Margaret made us
efficiency
first log.
increased.
Cool.
There I was,
Welcome
500
aboard,
meters
Captain.
below sea level. Chunks of the sea base
Dun, dun, dun.
around me. One hand gripped the monster's scales. The other was clamped around the shard of metal I'd
I already
lodged
have
into her
that
eye
one.
socket. A reaper. Wounded, maybe, but still deadly.
Cool.
I'd already taken out one eye. I damn near carved out the other. We were headed for the void at the crater's edge. Blinded, she was spiraling deeper. I had a choice. Hold on, or let go. I clung for dear life as she took us deeper.
Bad
I
idea.
had 1 minute of air in the tank. Back then, I could go another 3 with what I had in my lungs. So I had 4 minutes to kill the Reaper, minus a few to get back to the surface. It ain't that I like killing folk. It's just sometimes what you need is on the inside of someone else's ribcage.
That's
I
pretty normal.
killed that beautiful, terrifying creature, and I made for the surface. When I caught my breath, I realized we'd come further than I thought. I was surrounded by watery void, just me and ocean. Nothing else.
There should be more though. Like the crater edge is filled with ghost leviathans. Surprising you actually made it. It's surprised there was nothing here that smelled the blood in the water. Although I don't know, the ghost leviathan at that point mainly live off the microbes and plankton in the water, so it's possible that they simply just didn't care for you, but also I feel like they would try to scare you off. Guess you were lucky. Sometimes you need luck. Sometimes you just need skills, which Margaret has plenty of. What I need right now is to find a way over to Artifact M6M. Or N6M? N6M. Which means I need to get out of this cave system I'm in, because it seems to be only leading the incorrect way. Oh, that is lithium here, so I'm going to grab that. There's lithium and seemingly no predators, but plenty of thermal power plants. Brie. Ooh! Wait a second, this. Oh! That's Margaret's base. Wait a minute. That would take a little bit of a sneak. Hopefully she hasn't returned, so that I can just sneak past Preston. Yeah. No, it's locked. She's back, probably.
You again.
Wait a minute. Was this the last time?
New technology acquired.
Interesting. Hi, Preston. Well, that looks like that's. I don't care about the meat. I care about the small stove and the alcohol. This place is a mess. Why don't you ever clean a shower? Well, I guess that's important. Let's see, bulba trees. No. You're not telling me that I will toilet. You're not telling me that I cannot get the bulba tree or a lantern root. Okay, the lantern fruit I don't really care about, but I really care about the bulba tree because that's amazing. Lovely. Perfect. Let's see. Anything else? A makeshift bed. Everything is fashioned out of bones. I think the titanium in the vicinity. Can't you just use that?
A fortnight into our voyage, I was more or less living inside the creature's ribcage. It meant shelter, and it meant food. The flesh was starting to rot. The stench was unlike anything I've ever
Is a
smelled.
fortnight 2 weeks?
As we floated, the temperature dropped, and the rotten meat began to stiffen and freeze. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, the Reaper began to lose buoyancy. We sank a little each day. My sanctuary was becoming my tomb, and I was at the mercy of the current and the winds. Until one day, I saw a smattering of penguins in the distance. Swimming birds usually mean solid land of some kind. I was lucky. The wind swallowed their path. Hours later, I saw a blessed sight. An unmoving cloud sitting upon the water.
Oh.
Land. It renewed my spirit as I watched the land get closer and closer. The Reaper slowly sank, but I was no longer worried. When the Reaper finally sank below the water, I was close enough to lazily swim my way to shore. I made a note to come back for the Reaper's skull. I didn't ride the beast for 3 weeks to have no proof. Land never felt so good, even in this Arctic hell.
Well, well. Well, that's your story, Margaret. And then you started beefing with Volterra because they were here as well. Can I scan this thing? I couldn't scan the others. Seemingly not. What? Alright, so it's time to head in here again. And then find the way back out the top before finding the way to artifacts and 6M. My prawn suit seems to be slowly charging in this region. Extremely slowly, but it does seem to be charging. Right. See, I should have enough spiral clippings to get by, so I shouldn't have to think about getting more. Let's see, N6 that direction, meaning a cabin system somewhere around. Ah, man. Let's see, is this just the edge or the deeper section? Seemingly both. No sign of any large predators, but I feel like it's unlikely that there are none here. So I'm just going to Remain vigilant. And descend into the hole where it seems like the next artifact is. Probably an alien power plant. I know it's an alien laser. Running into diamond. Why do they give me so much diamond? I don't need it. Didn't even give me a new thing. N6M, you disappointed me sorely. It gave me absolutely nothing except a dangerous trip and now having to return, hopefully before I have to bite into another one of my bottles of water. Either that or I can find some food, but... Whoop, there we go. Leaving the pit, I see now that home is quite a bit away. Well, this area seems somewhat calm. Predator up there, but not any dangerous one. And then just keep climbing. Woo! Where did this thing come from? Okay, it bit me. Right. Okay, we seem to be back in the eye section. Table plates. They're slightly better than the area filled with the massive leviathan. Yes, I am aware of my lack of water. I will fix that once I return to base. Oop, there we have the sea track, the belt station dock. The island should be in my way right about soon. That's Alteralite. What's that leading towards? Is it the Phi mining outpost? It's the Phi mining outpost. I do not need to visit that. I have everything I need right now. Well, I think I have everything I need. So, I'm trying to remember the way down into the crystal caverns. I'm trying to remember if there is a way I can take that doesn't require me to go to the kelp area, the lily pad area.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, let's see. On 5 water, that's plenty to get to fill me up. Lithium filtration complete, sweet, but I will be filling myself with fevered peppers because that's so much cheaper.
Stabilizing.
Because the larger water bottles will be useful when I head out again. Oh! Okay, so it's not even the one I need to make, it's one I just picked up. Right, that's good. Reinforced dive suit. Extreme temperature. I don't really need that. I don't swim or on lava for the most part. I need to pick up stuff from my prawn suit, which shouldn't be too much really, some minor materials. Actually, I'm going to make something. Let's put it at 1 for now. The foam plant requires some titanium and gel. I'm going to set up one just right outside, or to see how much power that's going to make me. Yeah, quite little because I can't really replace anyone near it. Right, my second option. I believe there should be... this is going to be more expensive because I'm going to need more transports as well. But down here we do... somewhere have these things. See, I place it here. What does it say about the hour? 31C, that's nothing. However, getting closer is going to be dangerous.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I think this is as close I can safely get. Didn't seem to be that much. It's a bit disappointing, really. Honestly, if that's how as good as it's going to get, I might as well just place it above ground because the stones, I think that's almost as good. Okay, this place. Surely this is going to be better. $64, a lot better. Alright, okay, so this... I'm out of titanium now. Well, let's see, where does this place me? Not too far off. So let's just hook it up. So I'm going to need a bunch of titanium. I'm gonna need to deposit my magnetite, that's pointless now. We're gonna need some more gold. And I need to create an indoor grow bed in... this one doesn't really fit anywhere, and it's because of the way I've built this place, but I'm gonna put it right here. And then I'm gonna plant a shrub nut to get the shrub tree, which is going to be an additional food source. Let's see. I'm setting up this array of... setting up this single power line. It's going to allow me to set up more later. And it also seems to directly connect to the base. Oh. Okay. Well, that does mean I just have instantly added a decent amount of power, which I also don't need to do anything about. So conductors, there's gold, insert the diamonds, insert the titanium, head outside to deposit or to grab everything inside my thingamabob. The creature head, get the penguins. Right, let's see. Okay, it doesn't allow me to plant any more specific. Can I use the pressed leaves for anything? It should be in the food. Where is my food? Doesn't seem to be a recipe. Oh yeah, oh, here. It's made using fevered peppers. Let's try. Oops, sorry. If it is something that rots, it's a bit annoying. Which it probably does, but if it doesn't rot as quickly, that's nice.
Fruit salad does not traditionally involve leaves, but at least it is nutritious and warming.
That's quite incredible, actually. The real question now is, of course, does it spoil? Which we'll just have to see. Let's remove 2 of those. Put in these. Put in that. Remove 2 disinfected water. Then let's see, organics. The Chinese potato, yes, I should probably plant that now. But I have room even if I don't really want to eat it. But all these plants aren't going to get eaten anyways. Okay, paintings. These are going in my collection, but that one is going right in the bioreactor. The spy painting is getting left behind. So I honestly don't need 4 full batteries, like a barely empty one. And that was before I started to recharge tools when I swam with them, so I'm going to make sure that my somewhat discharged batteries are recharged, but otherwise I'll simply place 2 here and keep the rest in a blocker on the ship. Let's see, this can go in this locker, which is full of iron cubes, this one. Let's see, creature egg. Leaving that behind. I need to build a fish tank here at some point, but now is not the time for that. What resources could possibly be needed for the final push? Maybe some lubricant. Highly unlikely that the... Let's bring some spiral plant clippings, those might be needed. Bring some extra rubies. Titanium, I'll probably find buckets of it down there. Magnetite. Kyanite is present down there. Let's bring some lithium just in case. Organics. Table core samples. Again, gold and copper probably present down there. Same with silver. Diamonds most likely present, but I'll still bring some extra. Basically, I want to try to make sure that I'll have everything I could possibly need for the construction of the alien with me. I have spiral plant clippings here. I don't need sea monkey egg or the creature egg. I'm leaving those behind, so let's see. This storage is intentional. Let's see what's over here. Right. I think this should be good. Great, let's see. The eggs. And now, time to make sure I am full of food and water. Then, I need to disembark the sea track first. Then, exit the sea track, install the new upgrade, then I grab my prawn suit. And the next step is going to be to try to find the crystal caverns again.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
All systems online.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. Go. Now, check. The sea track is luckily repaired once it's in the dock, even though the prawn suit isn't. Now, I believe the way I found down to the crystal caverns was somewhere in here, which just means I will unfortunately have to make it past these creatures. But I also doubt they're going to do too much damage. Activated the turret module. I think it worked. I have no idea. I don't know how I've activated it, clearly, but don't know if there's anything more I need to do. Let's see. I don't remember the exact way, but it was this region. So it should be before I meet the terrifying demon of the ocean. This might be the incorrect way, but I will attempt. Because I was not in the zone, but it's possible. Otherwise, if this does just lead me to Margaret's place, I at least know the way forward from there, so doesn't really matter. It seems like I've accidentally made my way over to Margaret. Yes, I can wave outside before I head over to my doom. Margaret should be, yep, just over there. And then I just need to figure out which one of these ways it was down to this point. And also, is that a box I haven't opened?
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yeah. Wait, what? Water filtration suit? That does sound kinda useful, but how does that work? Water filtration suit. Cleans moisture from the body and provides clean drinkable water. Cool. Useful, though probably not right now. With my water filtration system up and running, and that isn't entirely necessary. Right. We have at the crystal caves. I'm actually going to park my ship right here because I fear that if that creature even comes close to it, it'll smash it to smithereens. And I would rather not have done that. Right, also before I head down, just because I know it's going to attack me and I know it's going to damage me. Okay. Now I need to look for one of those places with an ensemble of crystals around the deeper hole, like that one over there, I think, possibly. No, it's further down. Whoop. I ran out of... Okay, that's one annoying part. I don't know which part of the suit does it, but I drain energy when I'm moving forward. I don't think you used to do that in Subnautica. So, slightly annoying. Right. Stay high, reach the sky, and float carefully. There it is. Hole detected. Straight down we go.
There is definitely something of value nearby. It could help you build my body.
Cool. Right, here we have diamonds. There's kyanite in the walls. More kyanite. Green lights. More crystals. Oh! Hehe. Right, please let me through with the suit. No. Because it's water free. I see. Tasty. Beauty. And here, robot. And architect component. Architect constituent parts. The architect organs are effectively a network of biocomposite and cybernetic material containing a variety of subsystems. The part is a particularly complex centerpiece in this biological/technological hybrid. It moves blood and nutrients throughout the body to nourish and maintain the animal aspects of the alien corpus, while also functioning as a primary energy source for the cybernetic neurological system. Sensory input is processed and filtered into a dense network of incredible computational power, the architect brain. Respiration or digestive system appears to be present, suggesting a life that is fed entirely by sustained electrical energy and a body that can survive in environments that are otherwise extremely hostile to most life forms. In spite of its intricate design, the insistence on incorporating biological components exposes the architect body to the possibility of diseases.
You will be able to construct bionic organs with the scanned material, both primary and secondary. Our designs provide for redundancies.
Given your current location, I think they could still be improved.
Your feedback has been noted.
Right, now, what do they cost? Do I have to go topside to make them? Iron cube, 2 ribbon plants, and 3 kyanite.
All the components we need to make a storage.
You make it.
Body.
I don't know if I have ribbon plants.
Chemical compounds available in your body. I am able to approximate what you might call cautious optimism.
Cool. Yeah. Ribbon plants is the only part of the body that I am not 100% certain I have storage of. Hey! Oh no! Thanks for following, Ruby! It is indeed a great game. Best of the games. And we... wait, what? What are you doing here? And I might be reaching the end of it. I need to collect the remaining parts that I have not already in storage, and then I should be able to finish the Alan questline at least, which probably is also the end of the regular questline. Now where is Kyanite? Oh, there it is. The reason I can't safely exit my... Okay, quickly! Okay. Ooh. Why can you reach down there? This is unfair. Go away. Well, fine, I'll leave you. Wait, I didn't think it would follow me down there. Oh no. Let's see. Ribbon plants. I need 2 of them. 3 kyanite. And for that thing to be away when I collect these things. Let's see, here's another river plant. Oof, shoot! Where did it go? You go. Right, I have the 2 ribbon plants I need to just get space. I don't know if I have enough kyanite in the sea track, I'll have to check. Not to mention, I also need to return to the sea track now to get the remaining materials for the other parts. Alright, it's time to make my way over to the side, to the sea track. Not the side track. This thing is actually useful, although slow. No, don't why did I hit the ceiling? Oh. Let's sneak by carefully. Is that? Okay, there are probably multiple those here. That would make sense. Ooh. But 172 meters that way. I probably need to send. There it is. Okay, now I just need to hope that it does not follow me the final stretch to the sea track. There we go. Made it out alive. However, I still need to find a place to make the body. Right. Now I have all the components. I just... Oh, hello, Alan.
We have gathered the necessary components to begin constructing my body.
Great.
We have.
What's next? Let's get you out of my head.
First, you must find the fabrication facility.
Okay.
It's concealed at some depths.
Fabrication facility. So you planned on needing to make new bodies?
It is a standard medical facility.
A medical facility where you just replace your whole body when it wears out?
Yeah.
Sounds a little beyond standard to me.
Okay.
Ours was a research mission of the highest importance.
One on cue.
So, what were you, a scientist like me?
I am a scientist now.
So, what happened? Your team found the vaccine and then...
Please, Robin, you have the components. Find the facility and construct the body.
Okay, but don't think I don't notice you changing the topic.
Right, now I need 3 kyanites. Which I don't seem to have in storage. Also, since I am descending deeper. I'm just gonna drink this, grab 2 salads. It's good. Okay. I don't think I have any climate lying around, do I? But that is definitely present within these systems. I just need to get it. Okay, you know what, for this purpose it might actually be best to not bring the drill. Because, unfortunately, the drill does less damage than the regular punch. So if I want to start fighting back against the leviathans, I need that. 2 kyanite. Okay, already 3 kyanite, good. And we are prepared to find the depth, to find the fabrication facility, make a new body for Alan. Let's just mix the root pustules, synthetic fibers. There's no overlap and I have the resources for all 3 of them, so unless I'm going to suddenly need to make multiple of one of them, I should have everything I need. You. However, this is so far the deepest point I've found, and I believe this is the way forward, but still, the first hole I found was not the correct one to the depths, which means that there must either be another one, or there must be another way for me to find it. Let's see. Is this the hole I was just in? I kind of feel like... Okay. See, there was a diamond on the floor somewhere. Yeah, there was a diamond there. This exploded fish. And a doorway. No, this might be a different place. Actually, no, it doesn't seem to be. Unless the way further leads from one of these side passages. This is the wrong hole. See, that's where I came from. Nope, there is something. I need to find the proper exit. Wait, isn't it? This is the exit that leads further on, or there are multiple ways down here. Where is the next way then? And also the massive leviathan is somewhere outside it, so I need to be careful. Well, that is a puzzle. Some of these ditches are kind of deep. They don't seem to be leading where I'm doing fine. Oh, it's prophets. How are you doing? Ooh, let's see. What is this? Oh, no scan. It's good to hear, good to hear. So have you played this game before? Eclipse plant. Oh, it's going good. Let's see. I know. Yeah, it is a good game, just like the precursor. Though there are certain factors I think that the previous game did better, but still, really a good game. It's the vibrant plant has been found growing at the green crystal outcropping that appears similar to jade. Interesting. Well then. Oh, this isn't Morganite, that's for certain, so why can't I scan it? Okay, that's a bit disappointing. Why can't you scan these things? This is just... oh well. Maybe one of these larger ones? Hopefully. Yes, large crystal formation. Large red beryl. Beryl is an extremely rare mineral. These crystal formations are abnormally large and suggest a very specific geochemical environment. In order for these crystals to form, the surrounding water must be rich with beryllium. The environment must be very hot, between 300 and 650 degrees Celsius. There must be surface fractures or cavities for the distinct formation to emerge. Right, so it was formed a different time, because now it's definitely too cool for these beryl formations to form. But they are going deeper. Why? Yeah, a couple of others at the moment. Well, it depends. For the moment it's this and Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. But it depends. Once we're done with Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga, it's going to be different.
Unable to identify.
Run. I missed. Shoot. I'm out. Please leave me alone, creature of the night. No. Oh well. Please leave me alone. Second formation. Yes. Ah, I see. Yeah, story modes. Yeah, I get that. Story mode games. I prefer honestly more sandbox and building games, but I do see the charm in story mode games. Oh boy. Let's see. Ah! Here it is. You're really gonna leave my prawns without to die like this?
Once you have used the fabricator to build each component, we can assemble them.
And then we can transfer you out of my head?
I am anticipating it as much as you are.
Right. Here we go.
So, Alan, you said your people came here in search of a cure?
Oh, this is gonna take some
I
time.
was a researcher.
You were a scientist? Like me?
My people regarded my scientific contributions with particular interest.
Oh.
As I said, like me.
If that is your interpretation.
So, how did your valuable scientific mind wind up infected?
Not my mind, my body. Perhaps you should build the next component.
Hiding.
So you came here to search for a cure?
I led the mission.
Does that mean the bacteria got out on your watch?
Yes.
This subject is uncomfortable. If you would like to know more, I will ask that you first construct the final component.
Okay. Really out there hiding behind the fetch quest. Then the organs.
This is the last piece. Soon I will be autonomous again.
What will you do with your newfound freedom?
Murder.
I must return home. to make amends.
Amends? For the bacterium? There seems to be a lot you're not telling me.
It is hard for me to find the words. I must collect my thoughts. We have all the necessary components. You may initiate body fabrication sequence from the terminal.
You still owe me an explanation.
I understand.
Ah, glorious. Let's commence storage medium fabrication. Did I scan anything yet? No, seemingly not. Oh well, let's start.
Commencing storage medium fabrication. The escape of the bacteria was an accident. I thought my solution was foolproof. I was wrong.
Did you cause the accident?
No, that was the sea dragon.
Yes.
Oh.
It was
I
a
do
sea.
not wish to speak about it.
It was a sea dragon.
Come back to this.
Well,
What are you doing?
Research. Tit for tat. You've probed my mind. I scan your body.
architect body. Complete physical architect vessel is a biotechnology and cybernetic hybrid incorporating design elements from more than 20 DNA sources. Skin. The outer layer of tissue has the consistency of leather. The tissue is interlaced with channels of visibly glowing energy, powered by the alien's eternal biotechnological heart. Robotic arms. Alan has 6 articulated arms that are suspended around his body by magnetic levitation. These arms contain independent, high-speed computing systems and are capable of performing tasks independently. Limbs. The organic arms are considered secondary to the inorganic robotic arms. These are used for mundane tasks that don't require much fine motor movement. The bottom half of the arms are covered in a biocomposite plating. The plating might serve as a form of armor. It also appears to store latent energy buildups like capacitors. Mobility. The hooved legs are reminiscent of several species of mountain goats. The hooves are covered in microscopic hooks that aid in exploring rough and uneven terrains. The forelegs and the hind legs are oddly close together, which explains why walking might be a secondary mode of movement for this architect form. Teleportation. This architect body is able to teleport or blink short distances. The method is likely a scaled-down version of the teleportation gates, but the methodology is not well understood. It is likely that the architect's body is able to provide the massive amount of power necessary for this function. Matching DNA fragments appears to be derived from the following sources. Chromium boar cultivate prime, an invasive species known for their extremely tough skin, which makes them hard to eradicate. The putty serpent of Apostica, this snake has extremely tensile skin, prevents it from tearing and allows it to compress itself into small spaces. The electrode eel of Lifton generates an electrically charged slime across its length. Astral rails. Boons of Marden 14. These rails have small organs that generate and store electricity. The shaggy goats of Olympian. These herbivorous creatures live on the rocky foothills of the mountain planet Olympian and are excellent climbers. The giant geckos of Holt's asteroid. Massive geckos that emit an electrostatic charge on its footpads. This creates a charge difference in the surface the gecko is climbing. The markers of at least a dozen other biological species are present but unrecognized at this time. Well then, Alan. Get out of my head.
Commencing data transfer.
Come on. Put my mind into it. No. You must put my mind into it.
Are we...
It has been some time since I last stretched out in so many dimensions. Like waking from a dream.
Whoa.
Kill.
Hey.
Now,
Am I
Alan.
not in my head anymore?
There are some remnants. Would you like your memories of me removed as well?
No.
Are you kidding? No way. You still owe me the end of your story.
I told you I must return home. To assess. Repair. Make amends.
Questions.
When the bacteria escaped, it was my fault.
What do you mean?
I disobeyed the directive from my network.
Which was... what was it?
Oh no.
What was it? No, come on.
We noticed that a species of leviathan young produced an enzyme that is efficient against the bacteria. I thought if we incubated sea dragon eggs, we might expedite their hatching. I was not wrong.
But
it would appear that sea dragon parents are stronger and more motivated than our facility was rated to handle.
Yeah.
And the bacteria got out, infecting everything. How many survived the outbreak back home? Are they still waiting for someone to bring back a cure?
I do not know.
Can I help?
The fact that I withheld this information does not concern me.
Nah.
It was certainly manipulative. And I've also made my own share of mistakes. I'm still committed to helping.
What do you mean?
I accept your help. Find me at the gate when you are ready. In the meantime, I must prepare.
Gate?
Your location uploaded to PDA.
Gate? Wow. Still. Fascinating place this. Now, Alan, can you make one of those bodies for me? Please? I would like to be more than just a flesh puppet. What even? Arms, levitation. No idea. What do your arms do, Alan? Can I guide you?
Please. I will join you in the gate base when everything is ready. But for now, I have much to prepare.
Okay, Alan. Well, I'll talk to you later. When I'm ready to finish this game for good. I have a feeling there won't be much more to do once we finish that part of the story. And now I just need to get past that thing again.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Go! Dun, 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 dun. Shoot, that's where it's going. Let's see if we can find another way. Oh shit, there are two of them. Oh, let's see. I ran out. Oh. Managed to avoid it. Sweet. Now I simply must return to the ship. Come on. Yep, no, I'm screwed. Please leave. You can't hurt me, so please leave. Now I must try to get out before it tries again. How do I scan that thing though? That's the real question. I really want to scan it. This is, as far as I know, there are no stasis rifle in this game, which means that trying to hit it with that thing is going to be difficult. Well, trying to hit it with that thing is going to be impossible because it might not exist, but... yeah. Now, I'd like to find my way back. Whee! This is what you get when you... oh. Ah, okay, never mind. Let's see, I should probably check if there's any materials down there that I want, because I won't be back here in a while. Let's see. Kyanite. I don't believe it's used in any of the base recipes, which means I won't need, like, many multiples of it. I should probably not do this inside here, oh shoot! Leave me alone. Poor place to start looking at recipes. Let's do it in here, probably a bit safer. Let's see, partition room, but we've got no kyanite so far. I highly doubt any of these things are going to require kyanite. A couple of upgrades, maybe. Like depth upgrades, yeah. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. Shoot, there it is. Oh, I'm supposed to go this way. Maybe just as well. I should probably just pick some kyanite up along the way. Might not need much, but it's nice to have as a memory, as a treat, as a reminder of what I once was. Smart. Alas, it is what it is. Let's park here again. Vortex torpedoes and such are just resources. Thermal reactor requires kyanite, but apart from that, the only thing that requires kyanite are a couple of upgrades, which I already have, so I don't need to make more of them, lest I break my suit, which I don't want to do. Okay, sweet, so I'm not gonna need kyanite for any major builds or anything like that. Which means I should have enough. Right. Oh! Ayo. Let go of me. Right, okay. I should probably have repaired my suit after the previous encounter, but whatever. Don't, please. I do not need to punch you in the face. Please leave me alone. Lithium's always nice. Let's just grab what we can of that. Actually, you know, crystal is one of those resources that probably is easier to find in these large veins than in these small pieces you pick up. You should probably just do that. Reinstate the drill arm. Get to work. No, thank you. I understand that you, of course, need to, you know, even though it's a side as listeners have some extra income, but I'm not interested in commissioning artwork at the moment. I mean, this is mainly a side. It isn't really a side hustle because I'm not
Gallery intake
really making
21.
money for anything, but this is just mainly something I do for fun, and yeah, at the moment I'm just not interested in commissioning any artwork. So sorry about that. Let's see. Away we go. How do I use this thing? It's just... No, that's not the wrong button. The wrong button. How do I... Ah, I see. That's how you use this thing. It's nice to know, although it's a bit different. Oh, hang on a second. Hey Margaret, I created this big alien. Do you want to maybe talk about that? Hey Margaret, please notice me. Oh. Margaret doesn't care. She never did. All she cares about is that stupid Reaper head. Which is admittedly cool, but... Hiya. You really don't care, do you? What are you, Preston? Chewing on your little... Where did you even find this tablet? Did you bring it all over from the other islands? Oh, whatever. Bye. Well, away we go. I think I'm just going to head here. The way out of this cave seems to miss the real question now. Because I think I'm just going to take the sea truck and go straight home. I can't really think of any place I... Let's check the map actually. Glacial Basin I have fully explored. I have not been there yet. This is the entire area we looked around there. I have not been at Base Null yet. Maybe I should go there. Oh! No. Okay. His soul should lead out, and then I can just drive straight home. Back to Delta Station docks. The annoying part about the monsters in here is that I'm stuck. That's the annoying part. And also, I will not know if they're attacking my rear end before it's too late. That was not the intention. Oh well. What? Oh, you're just one of those glider fins. Okay, not you. You will be my test subject. Meep meep. Meep meep. Right. Get rid of that guy. How about this one? Hey, dude. It works. I'm gonna drain all that much. Okay, I still took damage there. Great. Yeah, I think... I'm gonna try to eat. Again, never mind. It does not kill the fishes. That's me running them over. Would probably drained a lot more power if it hadn't been for the fact that I am currently using ion batteries. So yeah. And parked.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So, with that, I wants me to go to the base gate, which is currently the north. And okay, so it's maybe around base Nola, so I could probably explore that at the same time. That's great, because then I can do that later. Let's see, the fruit salad did not rot at all. Okay, the presence light isn't growing tall enough, yeah. Let's see. Plant, you know. No. Marble melons are so-and-so. There we go. With this, I can make plenty of spring spicy salads, which I can just keep on hand since they are both food and water. No, not amazing water. Okay. I'm gonna store 2 here and 3 in the ship. Let's just back up. And okay. Now the question is, what should I do now? Because now I have all this done. There isn't really any quests I can think of. Margaret is done. The my sister is done, so no, there isn't really anything else to do now. Next place is to check out Nola Labs, because might be information there that I should have used in Sam questline, which of course I didn't because I found it way too early. Because it's not exactly hidden. All you need is to check the glacial basin map, and there you have it. That's a bit strange, honestly. I feel like they should just... The glacial basin map is way too easy to find with this red marker around the one you need to enter. It should have just been something you found like... At least that's base Nola, so it's not at the first base you go to. Well, whatever. Now I just need to... Is it base building time, maybe? Maybe it is. Or just making a bunch of... I just realized something. I'm going to do the base here because I need to make... I have some eggs I need to hatch, and I also need to grow more stuff. I don't really know how much I feel like building though. Building is nice if you have a plan or a vision, but I kind of... Like, my vision is kind of like... I don't know, done. This grow bed probably shouldn't be here, but like otherwise this little living area is done. I don't feel like changing much here. View could be better. We should move those, but otherwise this is pretty good. There are of course compound buildings I could have made, like the scan room, the control room, but neither of those are important. Really useful, so the query module could be interesting. And yeah, no, isn't really anything more for me to do. Is the antidote so cheap? Just don't lose it, forehead. Well, with this, I didn't know. The query module, maybe I should make it because it's fun. I could make it my goal to just kill one of each leviathan. That's a bit more hassle than I think it would be worth. Scanning them is one thing, but without actually having the scanning thing isn't really that fun. Mineral detector, teletool, no. Oh, yeah, this is it. Make a water filtration suit. Could buff this base. Okay, let's have a look around the outside. Let's see, is there any room for expansion in a fun direction? I could disconnect that, make it T-joint and have one edge go there. What is the cost of T-joint? Is it higher than the corner? T-joint is more expensive, yeah. The reinforcement there, I can't really remove. I can't remove that because... Okay. Yeah, I need to... Like this one... Doesn't need to be that. I'm going to... I don't think my base can like fully implode. I only think it can like start to fill up with water, so I'm gonna run that risk and quickly before the entire thing falls apart. If my base implodes, honestly that's kinda just a little bit interesting. I'll take it, but preferably it would not explode, but you know, it is what it is. Please. I'm starting to get a bit stressed out there. Right, bulkhead. Can I make another? No, I'm missing lithium. Bulkhead. Bulkhead cannot be made from outside, which means I need to go inside quickly. So let's actually go a little bit quickly. Bring out swim. Okay, yeah, this place is screwed. Now the strength is at the point where it's not going to break anymore, and it does not seem to have imploded, so yay for me. Now unfortunately the bulkhead does not seem to separate compartments enough for it to actually stop flooding. Or we can test it out this
Hull
way.
integrity restored. Draining systems initiated.
Really? If I do this.
Hull integrity restored. Draining systems initiated.
Oh. Oh. Is it? It is actually draining? Yes, it's draining. Bulkhead actually works. Oh, that's interesting. Cool. It's going slowly, but it proves that it actually works. So I'm just going to go and fix the rest of it, and before it's able to drain fully out there, I'm going to bust it open and see if it still breaks a little bit. Why is it draining here as well? Because one section has been filled, it's... It seems that the game might be a little bit confused. Well, that's interesting, I guess.
Hull integrity restored. Draining systems initiated.
Right, is it same on the other side? Yes. Oh, interesting. Well, the base didn't implode, so that's a plus. And I don't think any of my stuff was destroyed, so... Well, now that this is done, I can grab some lithium, some titanium, check the cost of one of these massive rooms, and make that. Two plastic. I mean, I can make it. One titanium, one titanium. Missing enough lithium. One of the resources I don't have enough of. Never have. Which is annoying because I'm gonna need that to reinforce the structure so in base doesn't crack. Right, there we go. See, one straight compartment to here. Strength is now quite low, so we reinforce it. Then, large room. And it isn't too large. Now, oh. Okay. With the large room completed, I'm stuck.
Captain.
Let's see, one thing I could fill it with, the alien containment. That's 5 glass. That's quite a bit of quartz, but I should have enough, at least in the process. And I also do have some minerals here, so that's 6, 7. storage. Da-da-da. And I will, well, let's just make it here. It's straight from the main base anyways. Actually, come to think of it, I don't entirely remember now. Does this thing take the entire room or half of it? It takes half of it. Now let's have it there.
An aquarium just for looks, or your own personal sushi factory. You decide.
I'm going to use it to experiment and extract information from the wildlife. Is even setting it in there? Christ. Right, let's see. Let's plant some gel sacks. I don't think I can plant the spiral plant clippings. I cannot plant Chinese potato. Why do I have so many Chinese potatoes? Iron cubes I can definitely not plant. I can plant ribbon plants. Let's see. Here we have more gel sacks stuff. Can't plant something I can put in. 2 teacher eggs, 2 monkey eggs. Another egg which I need to put in there because I need to study it. Many more penguins. I should probably make another habitat just for penguins alone to fill it up with all those poor innocent penguins I kidnap all the time. Let's see. You can't plant them? Oh. Okay, in that case I'm planting more. The question is, can you also plant the tablecloth? I somehow doubt it. It's worth the attempt. Let's see. Put down gel sack, but that's also just going to be broken for the seeds. Same with the ribbon plant. Oh, oops. Okay. Right, let's see there, then there, then there. Cannot plant these. Let's plant all of those there. Viral plant. I can drop these eggs. That one floats to the top. Let's see here. Let's see which one of these are pulsating. Seemingly all of them. Okay, good. Means all of them should potentially hatch. However, I still need to fill that place with more plants. Like this one. Antennae fruit? I didn't even know you could eat those. I'll take one sample of red wort and then I'm going to get some... Oh. Ignoring the dangers of the sea because they can't harm me in any way that matters. They may call me names, and I will cry. But at the end of the day, that doesn't scar me. It seems to be raining. We have the light for broken platform. Then we can... I'll go this way because this should take me closer to the club horse, which I believe is right over there. Yes, here it is. Now, I'm going to assume that it's the seeds that I take. Which I can only take 2 of. But that's enough to plant outside and inside, so that's fine. Let's see what... Oh, it's violet bio. Those aren't violet, and unfortunately it's large for some reason. Let's take that. And I'm full. Slightly annoying. Yeah. Can I take a sample of these things? No. I kinda wanted some root pustules to take samples of, but I guess not. This should give me the opportunity to get more lubricant and silicon. And fiber mesh should I need that, but I honestly have no idea what I'm going to need that for in the long term. Except for more beds. Now I'm going to check how much crystal is in the prawn suit, because I feel like just making another habitat for the paintings. See how many I can stash into one habitat before the game starts complaining. Alright, let's see here. I actually do have enough. No. I'm missing exactly 1 quartz to fill up the entire, or to make another habitat. And I'm missing another quartz for the entrance, so another 2 quartz, easy to get. So, let's see. Let's plant red wart in one, violet bee in the other, nuts in one, and we're going to have to find another large plant for the second one. Maybe the cup one. Yes, the cup one would probably be a good contender for that spot. Assuming I should really have a cup one, shouldn't I? Well, yeah, actually the antenna plant. It's small. Red wart. I already have one of those, come to think of it. Chinese potato cannot be planted there. Nano here can be planted. Organic slocker does not contain anything extra that I need to plant, so... Okay. I'm going to plant an antenna seed here. I'm actually going to take a trip with the prawn suit over to the lily pad area to see if I can find both the crystal I need to finish up the next habitat and look for another plant to plant there. I cannot get those plants. Who come to think of it? I know where there's access to both plenty, crystal, and exotic plants. I think it is those exotic plants there. I'm not entirely certain come to think of it. But that's fine. Yeah, let's just park on top of these things for a little while. See how long does it take to charge from this? Not that hot, so a while it will seem. Okay, ignore that. Sweet, let's see. Ooh, lily pads would be cool, but I doubt that's going to work. Okay, these things,
Passing 100 meters.
of course,
Oxygen
absolutely no
efficiency
seeds.
decreased.
These fans, surely they must have something I can get. I feel like there's a distinct lack of replantability here. Might actually have to go to this scary place to find something to plant. Might as well just go there. Alright, let's see here. Where is the massive scary dude? There he is. Honestly, I have a fear that none of these are going to be harvestable as well. Nope. 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 But there is a crystal. And yeah, that's the roots. Parts added to vehicle storage. Good lean quartz. Wonderful. Yeah. Because like looking around this place, there isn't really any other plants going around. There's these gaseous things which seem to contain, you know, some purple growths, but it doesn't seem like anything I can actually use, so you know. Annoying. What's this? Yeah. Thing I can sample. I believe I've tried to enter the top here before using the poster, and nope, does not fit. But if I... Oopsie daisy, that was not the intention. If I however park it there, it's a lot shorter distance down. Right, let's see. Redworts, the spiral plants. The creature undoubtedly noticing me and being pissy. Ooh, oh no! No, I've tried this before and I do not want to get close to those jaws. So this place is redwort and spiral clippings, and that's about it. There's nothing new for me here. That's a shame. What am I supposed to get then? What other places do I know should exist that I haven't explored, and where the hell did I go now? Delta Station Dock. Ooh, the smaller ones would be interesting to scan. Granted, the coast is clear. No, come back, come back. I don't have time to do an Advent garden. Forgiving. Ooh-wee. Weirdly underground. Some violet bill. Roughly 20 meters long, the juvenile vent gun represents the immature life stage of a fully grown established vent gun. This gentle giant appears to swim in aimless leaping circles around mature vent guns. While the swimming can't seem directionless at first glance, the young vent gun is actively growing and strengthening its tentacles when it finds a venom upon which to anchor and mature. The juvenile vent gun remains sealed until it anchors over a vent. Once anchored, the heat and pressure activate a cluster of latent stem cells that develop into an opening over the course of a few months. Docile, not a threat. That's... Did I actually need something to plant, so you know... Cannot return back to base just yet. Oh, hang on, that's actually some... I could look in... Yes, I have plenty of space. I will return to the drop pod, and on the way back I will look for something to plant in there. Plus, I do believe there is something in storage in the drop pod that I will need to retrieve. Oh. So, oh, hang on. Can these things be planted? Nope. I feel like that's the answer to most things. Can you take sample? No, you can't. Because you suck, that's why. More violet blue. That doesn't really look violet in this game for some reason. Ooh. Dark thing. Now this is the plants that cannot be sampled. Crystal plates, crystal, everything you could desire. Can I sample oxygen plants? Understandably not. Would be quite powerful if you could. Just plant those things everywhere. And infinite oxygen. Here we are. Now, these old storage lockers contain some various materials that I do not need lying around here anymore. Including eggs. Yes, good. This is all going in my prawn suit because I cannot carry these on my own. Now these things can... Bullseye shroom. Bullseye shrooms are harvestable fungi found growing near coral bridges. The mushroom are noteworthy for their thick, meaty caps. These caps manage to produce a small amount of chlorophyll, which makes it capable of some photosynthesis. But the mushrooms will get most of its nutrient from dead matter in the seafloor. Harvestable and plantable. And edible, interesting. But they are also of such small size that I don't think that will be... And here we have the main issue. I don't need the flares. But I can also do this, come to think of it. I'm putting the paintings into quantum storage, where they belong. I need to actually find something to sample. The architect face gate is close by, but they're kind of busy right now. Glowing muscles of some kind. redwood, double lung plant. Probably plantable. The variation of the Luna plant, the double lung plant, grows in shallow water. Branches grow off the main stem and each branch develops a chamber. Each chamber is self-sustained by its branch. If one branch dies or is destroyed, the other branch chamber will utilize the nutrients left behind. Eventually a new chamber will grow in the empty space. What? You're kidding me. Luna plant. But the Luna plant grows in shallow waters. Branches grow off of the main stem and create irregular rudimentary chambers. If one branch dies or is destroyed, the other branch chambers will utilize the nutrients left behind. Eventually a new chamber will grow in the empty space. Yet you cannot take samples because no. Samples are illegal. You will never take samples of plant. Let's see, these things are edible, but I don't think they're regrowable. No, that's not implantable. So... I guess my other option is to delve deep into one of these underground chambers again and see if there's anything I can plant. I like some proper violet bio. Nest. Oh, yeah. Okay, I've entered one of these chambers that I intended to visit. Here we have... Oh!
Warning. Passing 100
Propulsion
meters.
can.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Guess I should just look around there, because that is one thing I need for the research. An egg I'll take, because that's mine now. And I don't know if I can get these guys to reproduce, but maybe the sea monkeys will be the future power source of my base. Right, this cradle. Can I sample it? No. Another egg, but there is a limit to how many eggs I can have without purpose. A laser cutter and gravity orb trap. No, I guess I'll have to do what I intended to originally and just head into the depths of the coral bridge depths, or whatever you call them. Sea monkey egg discovered in trivalve egg. Interesting. My eggs hatched, good to know. Oh, I'm over here now. Wait. Lead. We have plenty of diamonds in this game, but lead is still a rare resource. And I seem to have taken a incorrect path, meaning I avoided the coral bridges. Whoops. Oh, there's several ways down there, so that's no problem. Here we have hopefully something I can sample and grow. We'll need something to fill the last pot. Oh, that was just the vehicle construction pad, or whatever it was called, so already had that, don't need it, okay.
warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen
No samples.
efficiency decreased.
Okay, the glowing eye bushes over here. Nope. The artifact, which I'm pretty sure I've scanned before. Yes. Really annoying that I'm not finding what I'm searching for. Fabricate the module. Fabricate, no, storage module. Diamond. Right. What's that? Something tried to warn me, but I have no idea what. Okay, no, this place is also completely devoid of any new interesting plants I can add to my terrarium. So I'm actually just going to not worry about it right now. For now I'm just going to return back to base, finish the painting terrarium, or aquarium actually, because it's literally for fish and such. Right. Maybe I don't remember if I planted breadboard or not. If I haven't, I can plant it, so. Shark. Let's see. River plants already planted. Plantable, unfortunately. There are certain places underneath the rocks here, but I don't think they contain many plants, so not gonna bother checking even. Wait.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's see, how much quartz do I have? Not enough. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's thundering outside, that's pretty cool. The lights are flickering, that's not cool. Please stop. Let's see, this thing won't have any more plants anyways. Let's see, tri-valve. What in the hell are you? The tri-valve. The tri-valve is a brightly colored creature with a flexible exoskeleton covering most of its body. It is a naturally inquisitive creature and is capable of bonding with a human companion. They have the mental capacity to learn simple commands and can learn tricks. Tri-valves also have the unique capacity to demonstrate emotion, whether this is the form of advanced mimicry or an actionable demonstration of feeling is unknown. The monkey baby. Unlike many small creatures on 4, 5, 4, 6B, infant sea monkeys are born undeveloped and defenseless. Poor eyesight, no control over volumes, low swim speed, and 90% fat. For these reasons, the infants stay close to the nest, hiding in amongst the salvaged objects their parents for their assessment harmless. I need to grab another piece of torch, I just realized. See, these need their interior pieces. I also need the titanium, so 3 pieces of titanium and 1 piece of quartz, and also let's see what else is stored in here. Young cotton anemone seeds for planting. Let's see here. Paintings and a painting egg. Water purification tablets for some reason. See, question does become what am I supposed to fill this thing with in terms of plants. Let's see. Oh, I can also immediately switch, let's see, red water and water bio. And let's swap out those two. Oh. I might actually need to pull out 2 ribbon plants from the correct side to actually fix that problem. There we go. Right. Has this thing grown any? No, no seeds yet. Anyways, it's time. I cannot drop it inside there. Hang on, I will be right back. I wonder if they'll be untouchable once they grow up. I don't know.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's see, actually, is there any violet bill close by? Hardy cave bush, please be a big plant. Please also be sampleable. Common reddish purple species which grows well on rock terrain. Yes. Okay. Excellent. We'll also check the storage. A lot of things that needs to be emptied, but nothing vital right now. Meanwhile, this one needs to be completely emptied, and also I need to actually just have the flares for now. My penguin lockers. Do you guys stay on the side I perch on? Beautiful. My penguin aquarium. Let's see the Titan whole fish. Must have been the one on the top. Not exactly very Titan in here. Titan. There was another one which opened up, wasn't it? Was that just an ultra valve blue? Ah, no, there it is, the rock pusher. Excellent. And okay, let's pick up the 2 ribbon plants here. That was on the wrong side, shoot. Is that those? I don't know. Let's just there. Correct. You're telling me I can't. Okay, I'm gonna plant it. Try planting it in the other. Let's see if that works. Yeah, that worked. In that case, I'm gonna grab another sample. Clear out as much of the plant pot I need to do to actually get it to grow, because I want that one. Managed to finally find the plant I can actually grow, and it's just trying to be mean to me. I like that. Hi, fish. Did I grab a sample? Yeah. Yump. Nope. How did I manage to jump the wrong way? Again? What? So the young cotton anemone is currently too small to actually grow.
Seek fluid intake.
I won't. Let's see it. Gel sack. There we go. Proper planted. I wonder what this is. I think I've seen the creature before, but I don't really know what it is. I might not even have scanned it. You know what, you guys? I'll have to fill your habitat with some sort of plants before long. But you can also have this thing. Can I plant root pustules? No. My collection of paintings. Oh, you will be fine fuel for the bioreactor if you misbehave, so don't. Do not cross me. But any creature that crosses me will become fuel for the bioreactor. Let's see, poison. Rare minerals. Let's see here. Down here we have white painting. Did I give it that name? Yeah. Yes, a nuclear reactor, that would be fun. Not really necessary, but fun. 3-point cluster, red wart, antenna plant, oak. Yeah, no, that's fine. This is going straight in the little hole. Also, I'm going to give them some, but I'm just going to give them a couple of samples. So what else do I have here that I could sample? I could sample the gel sacks, but you know what? They're gonna get mainly like pretty cool plants, which means I should probably remove their whatever. There we go. Right. We think that's a decent place to end it. Alan has been rebuilt. Just need to get the facegate with them, and I need to figure out what more. Actually, I can't build a nuclear reactor anymore. I don't have the room. Damn it. Well, I now have creatures. Fuel for the bioreactor. Place to grow my harvestable plants, and a complete lack of focus. Still, I have these guys, so that's something. Well, thanks for watching. I will be back next week with the exciting, probably finale to this series. See you then. Bye bye.